Okay. So you can play this one in virtual reality. That's... Whoops. Like, this is an awkward game to want to do that in.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact. Destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Okay.
Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest.
Yeah, the series predates
And
that.
just maybe, look towards the future. 47. It's time.
Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is 5th-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. Yeah, I need to go and unlock all the stuff anyway. Yeah, bring a snowball, that's what we want. Excuse me, why is one of these options earphones? So it's disguised fiber wire, basically. It's a Rick and Morty thing. Well, I'll take the disguised fiber wire. Yeah, I don't have any cool stuff available yet because this is the first time playing. I'll be playing on professional difficulty. Because I am no filthy casual.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the Scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Grey is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
Oh, okay, we're starting here. Just throws himself off.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there.
Now, the other thing they've added that wasn't in the other games is reflections, which means that you can be seen in mirrors. And those guys are like, is that somebody on the building? That doesn't seem right. Well, what it means is you can't sneak up on someone in a bathroom or something real much. But the other thing is, these must be the gnarliest windows to have to wash.
Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Hey, what are you doing? Washing the windows. Okay. You are going to need to change out of the oxygen helmet. It does look really suspicious, dude. So we're in the coat room now. Now, is there a way to... Okay, yeah. Yes. Okay, good. This feels like a bad idea. How is there not a disguise here? How did they seriously want me to walk out in this? Oh, okay. Look at this fancy ass fucking... Jesus Christ. And now where's my boys at? Okay, so there's one. And there's two. So I gotta go up. Oh, that's a nice statue, though. I really like the art installations. Can't say they don't fucking kill her right away. You can't say that the game doesn't have good set dressing, because it does. This is cool as hell. Okay, so I'm gonna need to either keep ascending or to find a better disguise. Seems like I'm not the only suited gentleman here, so we should be alright.
Hello there.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Someone told me about Shakespeare legitimate sons, but I don't think it works. And I'm not.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
Okay, we can do that. And then you get a map this way too, cool. You are on the 180th floor. Great. Pardon me.
You cut a fine finger, sir.
It's... Uh, uh, the option's there and it's so fucking tempting. Wait, so we're at an altitude where we needed oxygen masks a second ago, but people are just hanging out looking over the edge now.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Oh, he's right there.
Enjoy the experience, sir.
Yeah, but we're still 180 floors up. Oh no. So this is me trying to be smart. And how many miles up is that, hun?
Business partners, maybe? Isn't the sheep
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel.
We are
from it.
above the clouds, dear.
We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot. Right there. That's Marcus Stuyvesant, Providence partner, self-entitled and arrogant little worm. He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
Look, I'll just have the one drink. I'm sure if I'm needed out there, one of the technicians will come and find me. I want to share my concerning your I never met you. It's really sweet of you. As long as you know I'm here for you. As I said, it's only if something goes wrong or that dreadful
Hey, what in God's name do you think you're doing? Put your hand up. You're testing my patience. Hold it there.
Why? Because it was funny.
Any news on the new guard, codename Pinky? I got word that he entered the building, but he hasn't reported for duty yet. Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. I just hope he's got his papers with him. I heard rumors that he used to work for that Dawood Rangan. You know, the Bollywood producer who died. Doesn't sound promising. No, it doesn't.
There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
Going down to the staff area. Like you asked.
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
Come on, what the? Ah! Oh no, not now. Oh, what a freaking waste of time.
Cool of you both to leave me, because if you hadn't, you would just fucking straight up, yeah, I assume through this window. Rather than just hurling myself off fucking...
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence Partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped.
Seems bad. Don't let anyone see you! Wait.
The server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
Yep, it's down that way. Nope. Not anymore. They had that for a while, but it got really irritating, so they took it out. Hammer.
A calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. Alright, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal.
Any particular one, or just fucking... This feels like a puzzle. Okay, so one rearrange meetings. I'd imagine it'd be... this bad boy?
Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
Stop right there, mister. You are trespassing and I will shoot you if necessary.
On your knees, buddy. Yeah, you do as I told you.
He's got hand to hand. Over. Engage your hostile target. Affirmative.
47, reinforcements are incoming. More guards on their way.
I did. I'm now looking like one of their security dudes. Although, the other thing you should do is hide this gentleman so they don't know. This is all new to me too.
Hey, can you hear me? Please get job right away.
Oh, what the hell happened here? I remember nothing.
I'm fine, I can just hide here. The closet's full of corpses.
What? Oh, where am I? Jesus.
Do we have a description? Disguise. Excellent, thank you.
There's got to be a way to hide against walls, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking for, the controller. Nope, there really isn't.
Get this. Sorry, I'm not sure what he's wearing, but it was some kind of disguise. Roger, command, Wilco. Nope, still sweeping. Understood, out.
Fucking idiots.
Listen here, man, come out with your hands up. Show yourself.
Okay, yeah, so there was still one in here, but he won't be for long! And now I've got a fancy new disguise and some more keycards and stuff. Turn crises into opportunities. You can still see the two knocked out dudes in the closet too.
And of course, it's all fine here. Oh, I hate this system already.
System online.
Yes, sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a keycard to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
I've got one. Oh, it's a penthouse keycard. Still useful.
It's me. I thought about what you said. Yeah, I changed my mind. It was an insane idea to start with. Exploding golf ball. I don't want blood on my hands. I've never taken things to such an extreme before. Yes, I promise I'll start attending anger management. I know I have issues. Admittance. That's the first step, right? Anyway, I've locked the golf ball up in the maintenance scrub. Not that many of us have keys, and people tend to stay out of that room anyways, so no one will get hurt. I'll take it home when my shift is over. I love you too. I'll be home as soon as possible. Bye. Hello there.
Get further away!
You heard that, right?
That must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room?
No, honestly, I can't. It's locked all the doors again. Oh, monitoring server disabled? Hey.
Good. We're in. Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners to a meeting.
Well, I think we can also
Building
disable
cameras
the
are now
cameras.
disabled. Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Huh. Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations. Handy. Elevator doors are now open. Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47.
That's what I carry this big gun for. I have the correct disguise to just walk on up. So that little oopsie turned out to be real good. That's one of them. Dang, this is a cool fucking location.
Hello, sir.
Now we'll just wait for the partners to be alone. Then you can activate the room's lockdown feature.
Where's the Sheik? It's a busy day for
The partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features. When you're ready, use it to start the show.
I trust his people will have multiple scenarios ready for us very soon. Which reminds
me. Carl, did you do that?
I certainly did not. I have no idea what's going on.
It's me, Dr. Stabs!
Hey! Oh shit!
That was unexpectedly fast. Finally, Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone. Providence will soon be no more than a bad
He
memory.
wanted to talk to them. This was a bad idea.
47. Thank you. I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town.
He was just about to talk to them and I stabbed. Oh, I could have killed them with a model of... I could have whacked them to death with a model of their own big building. Alright, now I need to leave. Well, that's the one way to do it the first time. That's why these things are built for replayability, I guess. Oh, they found him. Done. Just stylish, but we did it. Nice. New location. We can start out in the atrium. We got a snow globe we can use to beat people with. Stash shit in the kitchen. Yeah, they wouldn't make you do that. That's why I opened the elevator, so we got a way out.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do that.
Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
she'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Yeah, these are big, detailed levels. Like that was probably the simplest way to do that.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Yeah, so they even give you little hints on how to do the other ways to do it, but I want to see what's next.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, and you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
That's not what the other missions after this one say.
According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Let's just go in. I mean, you can't really do much to change things the first way through. So I gotta find the case file and kill her. In this classic English manner.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Grey will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Got ourselves a lockbox murder mystery to... I was looking like, oh, there's the house, and it's like, oh, fuck.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Yes, that sounds good. Cool security, guys. Wanna get you. Will you seriously not walk into the water?
Hey, you can't be here. Who do you think you are? Don't go anywhere. You need to fuck.
Do you think I should get out here? Are we safe?
What are you waiting for? Fire at will!
That didn't go so well.
We're not allowed to tell. That would make a great story of the club tonight.
Funny, Matt. Anyone is.
Okay, I'll take it from here. Just sit back, relax.
You don't have to say that again.
Oh, cool.
Jesus, that's a dead body. I'm calling for help. Help me, please! Someone! Help me!
Casualty of the job. Don't even fucking... It's fine. I'm a member of the security staff. Oh, I can fucking mantle on stuff.
Sir, you are not allowed to pass.
It's cool. I'll find another way in.
Did you give Fitzpatrick token to Man of Carlisle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Not the face!
What the hell was that?
Oh no!
Brain damage? Put your hands up! What the hell is...
Come on, shoot him!
I understand.
That's a token for a vault in the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair, and you gain access no questions asked. I bet that's where Madame Carlyle keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
Anyone copy? We've got multiple bodies on the ground. Someone's got berserk.
We're green.
Ben, come in. There? Got a situation. Probably some...
What? Okay, let's sweep the area. We need more men.
Right and shine.
It's for real. Foxtrot to Uniform Zulu. Over. Someone is killing people for fun.
It seems.
He's over there.
I think they know I'm here.
Engage on contact. Got it.
They know.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right
in. That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
I mean, it's Hitman. No, that's not what I'm after. That's the stuff.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
Come on over, genius.
Hey? Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Killer. Good job.
Yeah.
What? Come in. Reporting a possible crime scene. I've got a person on the ground. Possible crime scene.
How are you? Excuse me, I have to search you. Only take a minute, okay?
Yeah, no, I do have a gun, so I'm gonna need to hide that for a second. Frisk away!
It'll be over quick, sir. Just remain calm. All clear. Move on, sir.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
This was the butler I fucking murked in the last aborted playthrough.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Hey, have you ever seen Knives? Did you watch Knives Out?
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
God, that was a good fucking movie.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
It would be weird if I did. Usually I just pour gasoline into everything, and that's how I do it. Did you ever see the movie Knives Out? Because it's literally this. It's very, like, it's a classic murder mystery, and it's cool. It's such a good movie. You should watch it if you can.
Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
I like that he looks at the crime scene for like a second. He's like, nah, he didn't kill himself. You should. It's good. It's a good movie. Hell yes.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
With peepholes and all. The game kind of freaked out there for a second. Map of the mansion.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Break lock. Oh, for the staircase, I see. For the ladder, rather.
Sir?
Flumps. Okay, so there really is nothing here that I can, 5 out of 6 clues found. Ooh, okay. That's how you get me fucking involved. Probably the last one has something to do with the mysterious object that's missing from the switch to open this passageway from outside. Because you need something to open that from the other way, but I can't figure out what just yet. The butler end up going?
Sir.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085.
Not supposed to go in there. Well, at least this gives us a good sort of case to just walk around and see what's here, so... Locked. Open window, good for breaking in if I need to. There's an item missing to press these switches to open these secret passages. I want a library like this one day.
What's up?
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
I've already done it. It was you.
This is very useful information, 47.
Yeah, I imagine it would be to have like a bios of everyone in the house. So, the oldest son is the suspect? Oh. No, they're all suspects, okay.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Mr. Guttenberg, hello. Yeah, listen. No, listen. I understand, but you need to talk to Anthony about that. Calm down. Yes, I understand. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement, but you really need to talk to Anthony. He's the man with the papers. Listen, you know who I am, who my grandmother was, right? Just relax. It'll be fine. You'll get your returns. Don't worry. Give Anthony a call, okay?
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Kind of want to kill him on principle.
Token to Madame Carlyle's door.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
If there's a place to hide him up here.
It's me. Got your text. It's fine. I'll figure something out, okay? Don't worry.
Oh, I don't have my gun anymore, so... I want to drop the chandelier on him, but I can't find the counterweight, so that's kind of... So this is the way if I want to sneak in and...
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
I have...
I did, sir. It all checked out. Stop pacing, for God's sake, Ella.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
I need to get keys for these places.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
He's worried about something. A mother knows. This concerns his future as well. All this will be his someday.
Exactly. He has nothing to worry about.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and Mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Just kill all of them. Knock off the entire family. Yeah, that didn't,
That's gonna miss.
that didn't work out so well. Alright, I should stop for lunch anyway. My belly's growling. Yeah, oh well.